still Broadway? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing?
We're starting up a new one called Bitcoin.
What's that?
You don't know that? New York's totally against it.
What is it?
It's a new dollar money, new money.
What's it called? Bitcoin?
Bitcoin.
What's it about?
You don't even know about it at all. Zero.
Cyber money?
Internet money.
What is this called? How you do this?
Chinese money.
How does it work? Bitcoin? How does it work?
How does it work?
Let's move on to Bitcoin, shall we? That's a virtual currency.
We're going to talk about the cyber threat now. And who's ever heard of the Bitcoin?
It's even been called the future of money, the Bitcoin.
For more on this cryptic and still somewhat confusing currency that is Bitcoin.
People are fascinated by anything that makes new highs every day for weeks on end, which Bitcoin has done.
Is it a market? Is it a bank? Is it an exchange?
We're asking whether or not this currency really has any longevity, let alone legitimacy.
Do you ever think that it has the potential to replace traditional paper currency?
It is gold 2.0.
Cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is the first example. I believe they're going to change the world.
This is the time where people should be trying really big, crazy things.
Segregated witness activated, and so that's really cool. $3,400, that's stinking awesome. A couple of days ago, I had to go against everybody and say, switch your coins the opposite direction. You know, if you got to change your coins, change a 1 BTC Classic for 10 Bitcoin Cash. Or like 10%, you know, or just don't touch them at all. But you do not want to give 10 BTCH for one. I mean, if you gave it odds of 50%, let's say, it's still 10 to 1. You know, I'll flip quarters with you all day long. You pay me $10 a time win, I pay you $1. Anyways, that's the stocks trader and me talking, so let's get off that. At some point, 3,400, that's great. 33, I mean, it's skyrocketing. So let's say you did. Let's say you took 10%, and instead, you sold off your BTC and bought Bitcoin Cash. Now, I mean, there's a trailing 12 hours. This was early today, 37%, and then yesterday, 48%. This was, what, 240? It's gone up at least 50%. Yeah, 50% in the last 2 days. Well, it's just, well, we know it was at the 208, right? And it's 330. So, anyways, if you do that, here's how. This is why traders are definitely going to be doing this. I'll give you a couple of reasons. One, when it says, like it said just a few minutes ago, up 36%, it didn't go up 36%. That's if you have this stuff. Well, actually, if you have this, it went up 360% because you got 10 to 1. I could sell one of these and get 10 of these, right? We're talking a massive amount of wealth right here. And that's not because of the pricing, all right? That's because of the difficulty that is coming. When I went over a few days ago, before what I was taking, saying that you want to reverse do it. What am I doing? I'm sorry. Okay. But to be all honest, I even had to explain this to her. Let's see. It was 360 times more profitable on the Bitcoin blockchain, right? Than 200, 125, 34% more profitable to mine on the original chain. What the heck? That's what this coded correctly. Remember? There's one thing that no one's looking at. I'm going to say it right now. Maybe I can get it on this actual site. So, okay, it's going to be hard for you to see. I'm going to make it a little easier. So we'll go to something like. What would be the easiest one? This one, okay, this will give you exact hours and percentages. Everybody knows percentages, so even my wife will be okay with this one. All right, so this says in 10.5 hours, the difficulty is going to go up 7%. 7% more electricity for much more work. At that time, I'm not going to bore you again, but what to mine, what's going to be on top of what to mine? I'm going to be BTC, it's going to be, the miners are going to hop over, the ASIC miners, which can have a systemic effect. If I read you the article, I said that if 30% move over, all the wealth could be moved over in a matter of days or hours. Because once that difficulty goes down, it takes 10 days per stair step for it to adjust. By that time, it's all over. So, anyways, I keep it super, super short today. I think I already lost it. That last one was pretty good as far as shot. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty black and white. Okay, this is BitcoinWisdom.com. Hash rate. Because it's so much money, the difficulty goes up 7% in 10 hours or 69 blocks, and you know how it works. But doing the blocks a little faster, so it adjusts. But that ain't going to change. It's 7.4 because it's over the last 10-day average. So, anyways, big block guy. Still got my Bitcoin, but 20% of it just went 10 times the amount. So, don't worry if that sounds complicated. Just don't touch your freaking coins, and you'll be just fine. This is just for people that won't take a little risk to get super freaking rich, you know. So it's called greed. Stay away, actually. Just keep your Bitcoin. All right.
The digital world is a part of our DNA now. It's how we share our experiences, how we consume our entertainment, how we stay in touch with our loved ones. This is how we used to send letters, to travel, to make phone calls and shoot movies. Mankind invented software and technologies, breaking every distance, border, difficulty, and pulling the world instantly closer together. But what about banking? Think about it. Billions of people in the world have no access to financial tools. Borders and the system create barriers. We trusted banks, but they collapsed time and time again. They take hundreds of billions in fees from us. Bitcoin doesn't care where you're born, what color your skin is, or where you are in the world. It's an open network. It's maintained equally by people all over the world. Anyone can verify the transactions, and it happens instantly. For just a few cents, you can send any amount of money to anywhere in the world. Bitcoin is a global community of inclusion, an invitation to participate in an open world. Join us today, start a Bitcoin wallet, and help us shape the future.